Hello everybody, my name is Mario5514 and welcome to a question and answer video. Today I'm going to be answering some of your guys' questions that you have submitted to me through my Discord server, which if you do want to join my Discord server and ask any of the questions, link is in the description below the video so you can join. And with that, let's get started on asking questions. First question is, what do I dislike about my channel? Well, the one thing I dislike about my channel is that you have to fulfill certain conditions that always seem to be a huge chore. Like, you want to show a link on there that's for another YouTube channel that you collaborated with or where you got your information from. And YouTube is like, no, YouTube's like, you have to show some kind of ID or something, or just build channel history. And it shouldn't be like that. That's one of the things that I dislike about it. And it's always been the painful experience since I started. So yeah. All right, next question is, what do you like about your channel? What do I like about my channel? That's easy. Making content that everybody likes, as well as just showing stuff that's out in the open, like something you don't see from other people, trying to stand out in the open, those kinds of that kind of content. And what I like about my channel is that you can show it to anyone, actually. And not only that, you don't have any of the drama or any of the other problems like you do with other channels or other platforms, especially like social media. That's just a huge pain that I don't want to go through. Unfortunately, I don't have social media. So, I mean, the only way that you're actually going to be able to communicate with me is through YouTube and Discord, which is what I like. With YouTube and Discord, you have your own, there are rules that you still follow, but at the same time, everyone still has fun. And that's what I like about it. That's what I like about Discord. YouTube, you get to have your own channel. You get to have you get to have fun, and yeah, that's what I like about my channel. As well as you get to upload any kind of content you want, as long as you're not violating any of YouTube's terms of service. And then another question is, what hobbies do I have? Well, that's an interesting question. The hobbies that I have currently, even though I'm kind of always have my hands tied when making content, is the content I always like to, the hobbies that I have is I like to draw. I do have a few art pictures that I've managed to do outside of YouTube, so that's a huge so that's something that I'd like to do, and and I did that before I started my YouTube channel, which was something I did until I decided to move towards YouTube for more excitement, So that was one thing I liked doing there. And of course, we have our final question. Why do I enjoy Fire Mario instead of any other form? Well, if you've watched my origin story video, I explained how Fire Mario is a representation of what got me started, as well as my favorite subject, which is history. And having something that's pertaining to something that's actually what I like is kind of and not only that, the red and white colors of Fire Mario monopolizes power in what I like the most in history, as well as just with in world history, as well as in U.S. history. So yeah, that is one thing I do like. Fire Mario is also the character that I like using when I want to when I want to heat things up, that kind of thing. You see the gimmick behind that, as you have something that will show something that not only that, something that just sticks out in the open. The red and white really stand out from everything, and Fire Mario just really has that touch that not that many people have, because they choose something that's already a thing, or it's something that not that many people are a fan of. But of course, who doesn't like Mario? I mean, he's the most popular video game character of all time. He's the all-star of all. He's the all-star that everyone remembers. since the 1980s. And that's one thing I like is the 1980s in history. So that is one thing I do like with Fire Mario. That's why I enjoy him. And that's it. That is all the questions I have. Thank you all for joining me. If you guys like the video, be sure you subscribe and don't forget to leave a like on the video. If you do want to ask some of the questions yourself, you can join my Discord server, which link is in the description below. And thank you all for watching. Until then, bye-bye.